Evening people, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we've got a little bit of a special one. It is actually the mid-season break between the minis. It's the mid-season break for the minis, sorry. So they've decided to have a little Team v Team versus GTFR, French sim racing group. We have got a little bit of a tribute lap, so you can see we are at Goodwood Motor Circuit currently. There will be a one-lap tribute to the Williams F1 team in the fact that they have decided to pull themselves out of Formula 1 after all these years. So the lads, as a mark of respect, have decided they're going to do a lap of honour or a lap in tribute of the Williams team. Let's have a look. We've got different liveries going on tonight. There are two races, by the way. We have got Alsace Village and Brands Hatch. Let's find out what I've done with that. No, stop it. Don't press that. That opens up Wish. You don't want to do that. So yes, we have got tribute lap to begin with for the Williams team. Different drivers will be running slightly different liveries as a mark of respect. Like I say, all Williams liveries. Just wait for everyone to get on track and join the room. Not too sure what time the tribute lap starting. I'm not sure if that's going to be at 8 o'clock or just before. Let's pull that up again. So JPH99, who I've just seen join the room, he'll be running the Walter Wolf Racing Ford WR6 livery from 1978. Luke Doherty will be running the Williams Ford FW07 from 1979. GTFR Wolf 18 will be running the Williams Cosworth from 82. D. Whitehouse will be rocking the Williams Honda FW09 from 84. You need to stop popping up, you're right in my way. Pajonsky will be running the Williams Judd FW12 1988 livery. That is just for this first one-off tribute lap. Where do we get to? Pajonsky. GTFR JBT1 will be running the Williams Renault 1989 livery. MRC Bobby Williams Renault 1992 livery. GTFR Sitak will be running the Williams Renault 1992 livery also. Maybe a slightly different version. Fastwinder, GTFR Fastwinder, the 1996 Williams Renault livery. GTFR Senuyuki, Williams Renault 1997 livery. GTFR Case, the Williams Mecha Chrome 1998 livery. GTFR Lowell, I'm going to call you 16. Williams BMW from 2000. G4Z Hykeram, Hirakram, let's get that right. Williams BMW FW26 from 2004, and NXGN Big Z will be running the Williams Mercedes FW42 2019 livery. So I think we are just waiting for one more driver. We have got this live on 2 channels. It's in English with me, darksmoka, and we have actually got it running in French as well with GT Fun Live on his channel. Let's see who we have got in the room. JPH99, so it is next gen versus GTFR, if I hadn't already mentioned that. So the next gen boys decided to go for a bit of a mid-season battle. JPH99, myself, Maxima, that's the French commentator, Maxime Fra, but obviously GT Live, Fun Live, sorry, on YouTube. GTFR Lowell, I'm gonna, like I say, I'm not too sure how to pronounce your name. it's a French/Swiss team between the GTFR boys, apart from Seniyuki, who looks Japanese. So fast winder of the Swiss descent. Pachonsky driving for the Next Gen boys, MRC Bobby driving for Next Gen, also GTFR, obviously for GTFR. G4Z, Hero Cram, he's driving for the Next Gen boys, GTFR Case, GTFR, GTFR JBT1, obviously Sitak GTFR, Wolf GTFR, Next Gen for Next Gen, and GTFR Lao we've already spoken about. Did Bigsy not know it was being streamed in French as well? That's the wrong code. Right, let's see if the battery lasts during the stream. Bill Gearbins, how you doing? Billy Miller, how you doing? Yeah, team versus team tonight. The Next Gen boys versus GTFR. We are just waiting for everyone to get in the room. Was that it? 7-7? Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. 7 drivers. Just waiting for a few more minutes till around 8 o'clock for this tribute lap to the Williams team. Let's get ourselves on track and have a look at some of these liveries. Off all over the place, awkward track, Goodwood, but this is not one of the races tonight. Obviously the lads are just having a bit of fun. GTFR Wolf, old school F1s. Seniyuki just firing himself into another driver, puts himself back in the pits. Case. Okay, so we are one driver down. Just getting the livery sorted out, I think. I was getting close. Bobby and GTR JBT1. Bash Brothers. I don't see you on our list. Turn the usual gubbins on. Bash Brothers has now left the room. Yes, I'm alright, cheers Billy. I'm alright. One of the drivers just having a bit of fun at the minute while we wait for this tribute lap to begin. So it's going to be bang on 8 o'clock then when we kick off. Just say 9 o'clock on there, that's the French time. Or Swiss time, depending where you're watching it. Okay, not one of my favourites, Goodwood, to be honest. Glad you're liking those, Phil. That's for a reason, if you didn't already realise. We are going to have a tribute lap at 8 o'clock. Just a single lap round Goodwood, all these guys in some of the older school liveries. But yeah, we have got 2 races tonight, Goodwood not being one of them. It will be just a single lap tribute to the Williams team for them leaving the F1 scene. Back memories, doesn't it, seeing some of these old ones. Goodwood. Johnski just sitting in the pits. I think they'll all be. Oh no. I thought they might have all been stacked on top of each other, which would have been a shame. You wouldn't have seen all the. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Can we change that camera angle? I don't think we can while we're in the pits. Which is a shame, but it'll be good to see that thing flying around in a minute. Here are Crown parked up at the side of the track. Crowd some engine noise there. Oh, GT Wolf going all over the place. Don't wreck the car before we start. Driver. Chat in all the room settings. So yeah, rolling start for this one. It is only a tribute lap. I've been asked to keep in formation. Oh, Satan going off in the background. Sounding good as well. Crackle on the downshift is lovely. So the order going out, nobody to overtake. Start in 1 minute then. I think we are going to see JPH's lovely black livery up front for the tribute lap. Alpha Gamer, you're not on our list. Be gone. Positions because it's not a race. It will be a race. Alsace Village and Brands Hatch coming up for you lot. Giving the crowd a look. So we are going to do the tribute lap now then. Yeah, it's a classic F1 livery, isn't it, Phil? Go. JP JPH 99 in the old school Walter Wolf livery. Updated from 78. Can we change the camera angle? There we go. I'll get a good look of JPH as they set off. So I think driver's been instructed not to hit over 120k, not to overtake. Obviously, get ready to brake, don't crash into anybody else. JPH keeping the crowd at bay. Looking good, JPH. Car's looking good. Whitehouse has joined the room, so he's missed out on the tribute lap, but he'll make the race. Doherty also turning up now as well, doing the same thing. Yeah, shout out to Williams, the years they put in Formula One. Unfortunately, leaving the sport. Fast wind up, doing a few burnouts for the crowd. These drivers keeping it respectful, keeping it below the speed limit that was asked of them. GTFR case. So we've got drivers across the line then already. I'm still flicking through the drivers' liveries as we just come up to the line. A little bit of bumping and a barging just as they come along this final turn, final straight. Giving us a great big burnout at the end. And into the wall. So there's the tribute lap done. We do jump into the first of two races after quali. JPH, look at that, pole position, fastest lap and clean race. That's a cheap way of getting some stars up, isn't it? Yeah, respect to the boys for doing that. So, we're just going to wait for settings to change. Bajonski, where have you gone? Bajonski has apparently left the room. Hopefully he's going to be back before we kick these races off. Now, I'm not too sure if it's open qualifying, practice qualifier race. Okay, so it looks like it's not open qualifying, which means if he's not back in the room before qualifying starts, that's him done. He can't get in for race 1 or qualifying. Excuse me. Orange fizzy popping. Hello, Seniyuki. How are you, my friend? Nice little tribute lap you lot all just rolled round on. Very impressive. So, we do change to Alsace Village. Awkward little track, this one. So, everyone driving the 1500 TA. Just getting themselves out on track. So 10-minute qualifier and then 18-lap final, and then we jump into the second race of the evening at Brands Hatch. Let's just have a quick look at race settings, see what they've got. I'm in so many lobbies, I forget. So tyre wear set at ×4, fuel depletion set at ×3, mechanical damage is on heavy, so it does mean a trip to the pits, which will ruin races. We've seen it before. What else we got? What else we got? So 739 brake horsepower, 702 kilos. Tyres, racing softs to racing hards. That's about all you lot need to know, really. Shortcut penalties on strong. I should hope so too. Yeah, that'll do us. So qualifying's actually going to start at 11 minutes past, according to Fastwinder. So Luke Doherty is in the room. Drivers on track. Just getting a few practice laps in. Let's go and have a look how they're getting on. I'm not you, obviously, Fastwinder. Parked in the pits. Did like that view from the cockpit. Let's have a bit of that cockpit view. It's looking good in the open top. Yeah, some awkward turns at Alsace. The downforce in these F1 cars obviously going to help out, being able to carry a lot more speed through these corners than I've ever carried through GR3s or GR4s, to be honest. So let's get ourselves on with not Luke Doherty. Let's go with Kajonski. So he has just come around the first turn, heads up the hill. The little king to the left, hard on the brakes. It's the first of the, it's just about a hairpin. I am going to call it a hairpin for this one. Loads of camber on this turn, get a lot of power on the way out. And this one can be a little bit tricky. It just dip on the outside, just have to roll it through that centre section, power on the way out. This one again a little bit awkward, nice undulation to this track as well. You can see the camber in the road as they head up towards it. Johnski just getting it a little bit wrong there. Why is it not giving me cockpit view again? Let's get our cockpit view back up. There we go. Oh, that doesn't help. Just comes out that same turn does Lowell. Down towards this, hard on the brakes. Oh, just about gets it around that turn. So up the hill through the 90-degree left. Might see one or two guys running it wide onto the right there on the exit, especially during the race. So down the hill into this awkward little last section. Tight through these last turns. Got to be careful on the outside of the final turn as you come back onto this start-finish straight. You can see the track map on the top right. Very awkward turns all over it, but it is a driver's favourite. I quite like it. Goodwood, on the other hand, I don't like. Good again. No random people stop joining the room. Not allowed in. Bert Fry, evening. Don't retract messages. Randomers, stop it. Can't have randomers in the room. Sayuki just been in the chat. So these old F1 cars looking very nice tonight. WP060. Get out. It's not me doing that, by the way. That's not me kicking people out of the lobby, obviously. No worries, dude. No worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. I'm over it, Bert Fry. I'm not, but I am, you know what I mean? It'll come back to haunt me for years, that will. I have struggled to sleep since. Just make you feel really bad. Alright. And it made my cat poorly. It didn't. I shouldn't say things like that. Livery's looking good tonight, boys. They all did get a choice. They have been made up by somebody else. Get who? It's a bit naughty on me, but yes, they were made by somebody else. They did get, if you like, a free choice. They got to put a thumbs up next to whichever picture they liked, and they got to choose that one. So it was kind of a first come, first served, actually. Let's put it like that. Chill, Bert Fry. You're good, mate. You're good. Although you can get me a season ticket to racing or something at Donny. Blag it. Come on, you must be able to blag me into Donny somehow. Cheap for the rest of the year. Right, so we are into this qualifying session. Only 10 minutes. An 18 lap first race round Alsace. Crap, needs some away then. I don't know, ain't you a marshal or something, Bert Fry? I thought that was your thing. You're a marshal down at somewhere. If it's anything to do with MSB, then I'm in. Drivers' positions, I don't know. I can see this being a good race tonight. There's going to be nothing in it between the between the cars, and it is all the best drivers. They're out in force. Luke Doherty, Big Z, Hirokram. I think Hirokram's come out of retirement or something like that for this race. GTFR boys, no idea about these teams. I've not seen any of them race. I didn't even know this sim racing group existed. Obviously they're French Swiss, so you know, why would we? It'll be interesting to see how they get on tonight. It'll be interesting to see the etiquette of a completely foreign team. I know they've been in practice lobbies together. They said they've had some good races as they've been practicing, so respect has been shown, which is a good thing to see, because it can make some beautiful friendships. Oh, well, don't they do anything at Donington? Get me some free stuff, free tickets to Donington. Or come up and start waving passes so we can get into Donington. Right. So, let's have a look what JBT1 is going to put in. Oh, that's not him. Where's the first couple of drivers? Oh, you're way down. Just finishing your out lap, since it will be GTFR JBT1. Oh, he's the resident alien. Okay. What's made him step in for the Monday night session then, Phil? Baggy, evening mate, how you doing? Spine for tomorrow night. Why? You're not racing the same team. You're racing GTHR tomorrow. Completely different letter of the alphabet. So, let's have a quick keepy-uppy on times. JBT currently keeps that top spot. Second. Sitting in third, but I think sticking fresh sets of tyres on as soon as they finish that lap. As soon as they finish the lap, they chuck themselves back in the pits. Fresh set of tyres, and away they go again. Straight onto the out lap. They've not got to do a lap wasted, if you like, trying to get back to the pits. Just do another out lap, probably into fourth. So have a quick run through then. JBT1 up front, though he has lost that time. On the right it's missing anyway, so he's on a 1:39.9. That's the fastest lap. Lau, again, because they've chucked themselves in the pits, it deletes their time on the right, so I have to kind of work it out. Second, so was he 0.6 back from JBT, so he's on a 130, he's on a 140.6 pretty much. That's for Lau, just behind him. Bobby into fourth then, so less than a second back from the leader still. Not actually that long to get laps in. That's a sneaky little move by the GTFR boys, actually. Yeah, they save a lap. They save a lap, so if he's just finished a hot lap now, MRC Bobby, you would have to finish this lap to get back in the pits. GTFR boys are chucking themselves back in the pits by exiting the race, if you like, and only having to do an out lap instead of an in lap and an out lap. Sneaky, sneaky. They get more time out on track. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, so JBT leading then. Lau second, Wolf third, Bobby fourth, Bobby fifth now. Hero Crab decided he's not playing in the Renaults anymore. He's 1:39.284, fastest lap so far. 3 quarters of a second faster than GTFR JBT1. So Case puts himself up into second, 1:39.779. Just has a bit of a collision with Pajonski coming through turn 1. Just backs off, lets Pajonski through. Straight back in the pits for Case. So yeah, you knew that lap was ruined, so he started again. JBT then down into third. Lau fourth. In fifth, Bobby sixth, just coming out of the pits himself. Senayuki seventh. 9 seconds back from Hero Crab, so it's about 1:41.2. Sitak for GTFR, he's in 8th. 3 seconds down. 99 in 9th. Doherty 10th. I don't know how much practice Luke Doherty's had for this one. Pajonski in 11th. Pajonski in 12th now. D. Whitehouse in 13th. Bixley 14th. Just made it up the order. That's Fast Winder just chucked himself up into 9th. So only a minute 45 left on the clock. These laps coming in at 1 minute 42. So where's Hero Crab? He's only going to be able to finish this one. It depends how much time they've got ticking over at the end of this qualifying session. If they give it a minute or so, they might be able to finish the next lap. So Hero Crab. So he's lost a bit of time, down to half a second between himself and Case. So using that tactic to their advantage then, that's out lap only. So we've got GTFR in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 7th and 8th. They've got the drivers further down. The lowest driver is 8th position at the minute. Hero Crab for Next Gen leading the way still. So only 30 seconds left of quali. Down, let these guys finish their laps. They might not actually get to finish them depending on where they are on track. So that is the time done for qualifying. Oh, they've given 2 minutes, okay. So that should give everybody on track time to finish their laps. Just had a driver across the line, so I think his qualifying session will be over. Which driver was it? Sorry about the flicking. There we go. Yeah, Pajonski cruising, just about run out of fuel at the end of qualifying. That's how you want to finish it. Purple sectors. So 139.2. Beats it at 139.047. So regains that 3/4 of a second from GTFR Case. Case also finished, so he is going to finish in 2nd. GTFR coming down to these final turns at a fast pace of knots. Let's see what he's got. There, possibly. No, he stays in 3rd. Wolf stays in 4th. Lal in 5th. Bobby 6th. Senayuki 7th. Sitak in 8th. Fast Winder 9th. JPH 99 in 10th. Luke Doherty in 11th. Pajonski 12th. D. Whitehouse 7 in 13th. And Bixley 14th. So 18 laps at Alsace coming up. Bob Bristow, stop talking to me, pay attention to your race. So all drivers using the same car. Then put it on the big screen, Billy. Or is it unable to be flung to it? Right, let's wait for these lights to drop. The revs are up, the lights are on. Cramp will lead them away. So they're off. It's a good start, bit of wheel spin from a lot of drivers. Cramp was under threat though from JBT and Case. Lead at the minute. I don't know what the slipstream's going to be like on these cars. I thought it's going to be pretty good. There's only one or two straights that are worthy of the slipstream. Making a position up into 5th. Here and Cramp holding on to the lead. JBT into 2nd. Wolf 3rd now. Case pushed down another position into 4th. The pressure from Bobby. Bobby getting up into 4th. Past Case. Chasing down these top 3. So GTFR Case in 5th. Senayuki in 6th. On Case's tail now as ready. He's picked up damage. He's got a little bit of front end damage. That's going to be slowing him down. So he's going to have to get himself in the pits early if he's going to try and keep race pace. Oh, Wolf's getting it wrong. Where's Wolf going? He's got it all wrong. He's losing positions already on lap 1. So down at the back of the pack for Wolf. Oh, and he's smashed into the wall again. Picked up loads of damage. So that's another trip to the pits for him. Cramp still out front then. Once he got 0.9 of a second over JBT. Come down to this awkward last section, down the hill. Bobby up into 2nd. Storming run for Bob. Qualified 6th, made a place off the grid. Just smashed his way through JBT and Senayuki. So we have got drivers coming in the pits to get that damage repaired then. Cramp now 1.2 second lead over MRC Bobby. Nice cushion he's got. Bobby just over half a second. There was another driver in the dirt there. Did he manage to keep it on track? So Senayuki, I think it was a yellow car. Whitehouse is up into 5th. Can't believe his luck. Best quali, but due to the incident, he's found himself in 5th. Luke Doherty up into 6th as well. Maybe it's Luke Doherty getting his wheels on the grass. That's a very yellow car. 7th for Sittang. Background fast winder trying to go. Oh, sorry, it's JPH trying to go down the inside of fast winder. Lau trying to go down the inside of JPH. He gets that move done. JPH has got it wrong through that turn. Barrier he went. He's not picked up any damage, but I think I've just seen Pajonsky into the barriers. About out of fuel as well, Pajonsky. Case all the way down in 13th. So picked up damage, he's got that repaired. Wolf also picking up damage down in 14th. Cramp lost a little bit of lead now, down to just under a second. He's just flicked back over a second to MRC Bobby. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that was all about. So they are in the pits already, getting fueled up, getting any damage repaired. JBT so stays out, goes for an extra lap. Yeah, I'm not sure why they started on that low fuel level. There's no reason given. I just read out the instructions that are given to me. Maybe a strategy they've got planned. LA as they come out of the pits. T now 18.5 seconds out front. Cramp 2nd. Full tank he's got on board now. Whitehouse up into 3rd, also pretty much full tank on board. Luke Doherty coming through to take 4th. So swap between himself and MRC Bobby. We've got Fast Winder in the background looking for a way through as well. Bobby and Luke nose to tail as they head down towards this awkward 90-degree right. Senayuki throws it right up on the back of Fast Winder as well. Case now back up to race pace. He's back up into 8th. So obviously picked up fuel early on when he took that damage on. Sitak 9th. Lau in 10th. JPH 11th. Pixie in 12th. So Pixie obviously been in the pits as well. I think we saw him into the wall, picking up damage. Where's Bajonski? Bajonski? Bajonski! Where is he? That's not Bajonski, that can't be Bajonski, surely. It's GTFR Wolf. Where's Bajonski? There he is. Wow. That was weird. So Hirakram are back into the lead then. JBT into the pits. He's lost a lot of... I thought he lost a lot of positions, but it doesn't work like that. As the drivers pass the pit entrance, position gets lost, but it should be when the pit exit really. Bobby and JBT side by side through that fast turn. JBT got the inside line into this first hairpin. Can Bobby do anything on the exit? Background we've got Luke Doherty and who's that? Senayuki trying to come through. Trying to go around the outside of Luke Doherty. Whitehouse just in the background there. 7th. Case has got himself up into 6th as well, so back his way back through this field after picking up the damage early on. It's a lap 4 of 18. Cars still quite close together. So Whitehouse 7th, Lau 8th, Sitak 9th. Oh, Deep Whitehouse is running wide. Down into 11th. He'll be closing up. He picked up damage, a little bit of front and rear end damage. Should see we've got another driver off. Who's that? Luke Doherty's off. He's picked up all the damage, every bit of damage he's got, all the damage. Just have it all, Luke. 12th position at the minute. It's a fair way back to the pits. He's got a couple of drivers left behind him. It's going to take him a while to get that damage repaired when he comes in. Sitting in 12th at the minute. Wolf in 13th. Bajonski we've just seen into the wall as well in 14th. He's got his damage repaired. So Hirakram 5.5 seconds out front from JBT. He's got the helicopter chasing him down as well, trying to keep up with that car. Why don't you give me helicopter shots, PlayStation, Gran Turismo people? Listen, damn it. So JBT, keep an eye on him, see if he can close that gap up. Oh, and he's got a lap's fresher tyres. Probably took on slightly less fuel. Let's see if that benefits him. There you go, purple sector. So he's just pulled out of the 10th out of Hirakram's lead. He's back up to 5.5 though. He's got 3.9 over Senayuki in 3rd. RC Bobby still holding on to 4th. GTFR Case back through the field up into 5th position. Looking to make his way past MRC Bobby. So has he got himself down the outside? He has. He'll get the inside line into this next hairpin. Bob can't keep it up. So that came out wrong. Bob can't keep up with Case through that turn. So Case taking that position. Bob dropping down into 5th. He has got another driver somewhere. Oh no, he's a bit far back now. Lau in 6th. Sitak in 7th, not that far back. JPH into 8th in the background there. And who else have we got? I can't see. I've just got to try and stay bolted onto the back of GTFR Case. Let's get ourselves back on board with race leader, see what he's up to. So through that first hairpin, gained a bit more time over JBT. Just saw that at 5.8. It is 6 seconds now. Purple sectors from Hirakram. He's fighting back. Looking good in race 1 then. G4Z Hirakram. Fastest lap of the race as well, 1:41.994. Lost another half a second, JBT. Hirokram on a storm. Another purple sector. He's liking these little 1500 TAs. Seniyuki then holding third. What's happened to Bobby? GTFR for a GTFR case in fourth. He's closing that gap up on Seniyuki. MRC Bobby, he's smashed into a wall. He's got damage front and rear. It's 3.5 seconds to GTFR case. And now he's under pressure from Lowell and Sitak. Don't think he'll be able to defend much with damage like that. Can't physically see it. So he is into the pits to get that repaired. Will he take on any more tyres and fuel? He'll stick on a set of tyres while he's in there, get the fresh rubber. There's livery on that car, Bob. Who is Hirokram? He's looking at 6.7 seconds over JBT1. Another fastest lap, 41.450. So lap 7 of 18. Still plenty of time left for anything to happen. Seniyuki still holding on to third. He's managed to drop case by a little bit. Only a second. Lowell and Stacks getting through then. Lowell into fifth. Stacks, Sitak into sixth. JPH bolted onto the back of him though. He's got fast winder for company. Closing that gap up on Sitak. Second less between all three of these drivers than as they come into this hairpin. Sitak just getting a good drive out. JPH came under threat from fast winder through there. Nice and clean through that awkward left-hander up the hill. Sitak going slightly defensive as they come down to this awkward final couple of turns. Through the left you can see the bobbles as they come through. JPH, let's get on board with the old steering wheel going as well. Nice smooth inputs there from JPH 99. You can see in his mirrors he's got fast winder coming through, side by side as they head up the hill. He's going to have the inside line to this hairpin as well as fast winder. So he does go through. Oh, JPH almost losing it through there. Loses another position though. Fast winder getting through, taking that 7th position. So JPH now in 8th. He's got a bit of damage front and rear actually. That's what's slowing him down. He needs to think about getting himself in the pits. He's going to wait till he needs fuel. Is losing time to these drivers. So Hirokram lost a bit of time, down to 5 seconds the gap. Tyre wear starting to show up on that car of his. JBT1 a lot better job with his tyres. He did pit a little bit later. So he's able to push now a little bit more. Can he close the gap back up on Hirokram? Another 10th there. Drop back up to 5 seconds. Seniyuki still third, Case still fourth. GTFR boys have got themselves pretty much all up front. I think it's only Wolf who's behind us. He's only in 10th. Looks like the GTFR boys have put in a lot of time for this race. MRC Bobby is possibly a stand-in driver tonight. I think he was on the list. He was on the list of cars initially with the liveries. But yeah, I think he was a last-minute pick due to one or two of the drivers not being able to turn up. Doherty was almost a no-show. What was that? Miss Bob. Bob was going for a move there. He does. Gets past Wolf. Wolf coming back at him though. Let's see if Bobby can fend him off. JPH just going around that long right-hander. Bob catching a lot of curb there. So now Wolf to close back up on him. Nice and tight through the apex there for Bob. Wolf's still there with him. Running the high line is Wolf. Bobby taking the low line. Nice wide track is Alsace. It's a little bit tight just through these final turns as you come down to the start-finish straight. Bob and Wolf both running it onto the marbles there. Sitak running slowly. What's happened to Sitak? Picked up damage as well, front and rear, so yeah, damage on heavy in this lobby. It's causing a few issues. Drivers swapping positions due to the damage. Will Sitak come in the pits? No. Rides it out. It's going to slow him down. Just see what's happening out front. So Hirakram lost a lot of time. Almost out of fuel though, so we'll get a fresh set of rubber any second. JBT only 3 seconds back. Fuel on board than Hirakram. Will be able to run maybe a lap longer. His tyres looking an awful lot better as well. What have I just pressed there that's turned all that off? There we go. So it takes another 0.3 out of Hirakram's time. We should see him in the pits now. He's not going to make another lap on that fuel. JBT1 now holding fastest lap of the race, 1:41.368, so he's been pushing in that second stint. JBT hugging the wall then into the pits. JBT stops out then. So yeah, doing that extra lap. Could have possibly come in now and taken on slightly less fuel. And got back out either in front of him or pretty much on his rear bumper. He's got a different strategy in mind. Well, he obviously has got a different strategy in mind. Hirakram, Senayuki and Case all in the pits. Obviously Hirakram will come out before those guys. So fresh set of racing soft, full tank again. On to lap 11 of 18, 21.2 seconds he's lost to JBT. So I should see him at the end of this lap, see him in at the end of this lap. I think we've just seen a driver ghost in, but I'm not sure if that was just because JBT was coming through. Hirakram on his out lap then. So he's got 10 seconds over Senayuki. Also full tank. Senayuki under a little bit of pressure from Case. I think their teammates, they won't be fighting it out. Bobby 5th, half a tank on board for him. Slightly worn racing softs. The Whitehouse into 6th. Very similar situation, slightly less fuel though, only got a quarter of a tank for D Whitehouse. Fastmider's 7th, he's been in the pits. Fresh set of racing softs and a full tank. Lowell also been in the pits. Same thing, full tank, fresh set. Same for Wolf. Same for Luke. Oh, Luke not been in, sorry. JBT in the pits now then. Let's see if Hirakram gets past him. He does. We'll see where JBT comes back out in a second. So Luke Doherty got just over quarter of a tank with a pretty beaten up set of softs on the front especially. Sitak, we saw pick up damage a second ago. He's back out, all repaired, fresh set, full tank. JPH, take on a little bit less fuel, or come in a lap or two early, or possibly a lap or two early for JPH. Looking at the wear on his tyres, similar for Pjonski. Bigsy in a very similar situation, but all the way down in 14th, 7 seconds down from Pjonski. So, GTFR does close the gap, 0.2 seconds between himself and Hirakram. He's got 1 lap fresher tyres as well. See if JBT can close up. What is it, 1.4 currently? Hirakram's just run it a tiny bit wide through there. JBT is closed all the way up on him. Still 1.3 though. Just about to start lap 13. Gap's still at 1.3. Hirakram doing a good job of keeping that gap. Just got to avoid Bigsy coming out of the pits as well, the pair of them. So we have got ghosting on for back markers anyway. So still at 1.3 between Hirakram and JBT. Nothing in it really between these. Hirakram actually gaining a little bit of time through there, but not a lot. Another 10th. Just coming to that hairpin. So can Hirakram hold on to this top spot. A pretty fast looking JBT closing him down. Lap 13 of 18. Plenty of time left for anything to happen. Seniyuki still in 3rd position. Still got Case bolted onto his back end. These two have obviously decided not to battle it out. So into 5th, fast winder 6th. 2nd between those two. Now 7th. Picking up a big chunk of curve through there for Lau. Wolf in 8th. Most drivers have been in the pits now. Whitehouse 9th, JPH 99 10th, closing in on the Whitehouse. Just over half a second between those two. We've got 5.5 seconds back to Sitak again. Picked up damage. Oh, he's got more damage as well. That front end. Picking up more damage, that'll be slowing him down on the long straights. The downforce to make that car a little bit twitchy as well on the turns. Doherty, so Luke Doherty not pit, but he's down in 12th. It's an absolutely beaten up set of racing softs. Hardly any fuel on board. So he makes it back to the pits. Fair way to go actually, quite a long straight coming up as well. Last couple of turns, I think he is going to make it, but only just by the absolute skin of his teeth. If his tyres don't take him out first. To the pits, lucky man Luke Doherty. Sitak getting repaired as well then. He comes back out 12th, Pjonski 13th as he just comes over the brow of the hill heading down towards those final turns. A bit twitchy through there, Pjonski. Bigsy, we just catch him getting himself a little bit wide. Still down in 14th. Hirakram still holding on to the lead, but only just half a second, less than half a second between these two. Lap 15 of 18. Hirakram fending JBT. Under any threats from Seniyuki or Case. We're 10 seconds back. I mean, if they both make mistakes, obviously. Plenty like the onboards. Going to get some more in a minute. But that way. So we're on board with Hirakram, looking at JBT, trying to hunt him down. Still over half a second between them. See the carbon fibre of the old F1 cars with the brake ducts. Purple sector there for Hirakram. He's still got JBT closing in on him though. That's just come down to about 0.3 of a second. That track through there for Hirakram has allowed him a little bit of breathing room from JBT. On the lap pressure tyres as well for JBT, he's not able to make them work for him yet, unless he's just piling on so much pressure that Hirakram takes his out. Makes a move at the end. Gains a bit more time though, Hirakram, through that final little sector. JBT, not able to make it work yet. We'll see whether he's just playing a little bit of a tactical game. Lap 16 of 18 though, he needs to start thinking about his tactics a little bit quicker. Right, let's come out of this view. 3/4 of a second still between Hirakram and JBT. Case has gone for a move past Seniyuki, but they are still 11.5 seconds back. So making a move for third then, Case. He wants that podium position. Screw you, teammate. No offence, Seniyuki. So Bobby in 5th. 25 seconds down from those top 4. He's still got fast winder bolted onto his back end pretty much. About a second gap between these two for an awful long time. So Lowell in 7th. 1.7 seconds back. Marlborough liveried. GTFR in 8th. It's 3/4 second between these two as well. I wonder if Wolf's going to make a move here. Closing up on Lowell as well. So JPH 9th, but he is 21.5 seconds back. I think he's under no pressure from Sitak behind, 12.5 seconds down himself. Whitehouse another 4.8 down in 11th. Luke Doherty 15 seconds down in 12th. Johnsky 13th, 12.5 seconds down. And Bigsy 50 seconds down almost from Johnsky, 2 minutes 36 down from the race leaders. So back on with Hirakram, taking another fastest lap, 1:40.88. We are on to lap 17 of 18. Still holding that 0.8 of a second gap. Tyre wear looking very similar. JBT is on 1 lap fresher tyres. Whether that comes into play before the end of this race is yet to be seen. Oh, JBT getting there a bit drifty through there. That might lose him a bit more time to Hirakram. No, he actually gains time from the driftathon. So coming up to start the final lap. JBT looked like he was trying to close that gap up. He just clipped the wall on the way through that little section. So Hirakram leads onto the final lap. Pulls more time as Hirakram. There's a second on the screen I saw. JBT second. Let's see if there's anything else kicking off on track, and then we'll jump back to the race lead. Oh, Bobby's got it wrong. He's picked up no damage, but he's under pressure from Fast Winder. Oh, he's clipped the wall as well. Fast Winder's going to come through easily to take that position off of... No, he's not. I'm holding on to 5th then, so that's turning out to be a good fight as they come onto this final lap. I'll try and keep up with that one as well. Lau pretty much closed the gap up on these two. So he might make up a position or two. Wolf might be thinking about it if there's a mistake. All these drivers starting their final lap. So no other action really kicking off on track. Sorry boys. Oh, Pixie got it wrong. We are going to watch that, Pixie, sorry. Right, let's keep up with this. Final lap for Hirakram, 1.1 second lead over JBT now. Keeps at this pace. Let's hope he doesn't run out of fuel. JBT, very similar situation though. If one runs out of fuel, they're both going to run out of fuel. So over the hill then, back down to these final couple of turns. Hirakram's put in a good race tonight. JBT, don't get me wrong, yeah, real good effort. Weren't able to take the win off Hirakram, taking that first position then for race 1. GTFR JBT1 taking the win for race 2. Case coming home in 3rd. Seniyuki is going to take 4th position. MRC Bobby, let's just keep an eye on this. He's just holding on to 5th. He's got 2 GTFR boys literally pushing him down the track down towards these last couple of turns. Fast Winder again going for that move down the inside. Does he get past Bob? He does now, the inside line, so he takes that 5th position off of Bob right on the very final turn. Bob pushed down into 6th, then Fast Winder taking 5th, Bobby 6th, Lau 7th, Wolf in 8th, JPH 99 going to come home in 10th position. Somebody keep note because I'm not doing the points. I just know that at the minute GTFR are winning the TvT. So JPH comes through to take 9th position then. Stacks battling out with D Whitehouse on these last couple of turns. D Whitehouse just keeping that 10th position then. Sintak getting that final turn wrong, puts himself in the wall. Always loses it coming across the line as well. So D Whitehouse taking 10th, Sitak in 11th, Doherty 12th, Pajonski 13th, and Bigsy crashing in the wall for 14th. The computer takes over. Right, so that was race 1. We have got race 2 at Brands Hatch coming up. Nice win for Hirakram. Looked like some good racing in that one. I'm sure there'll be some comments. I didn't see any naughty driving, that's for sure. So I don't know how long of a break we're going to get before race 2. I'm sure someone will pop it up in the chat. Bobby a little bit angry that Fast Winder took that position off him right at the end. A good move by Fast Winder. No, I'm not going to say the GTFR bit every time, because it's a tongue twister. Chris, evening. It's done on time. No, not in this one, mate. Not in this one. Tomorrow night, I think, for the TV team versus GTHR, the Hrutskv team, I think they're called. Hrutskv. Doherty saying that was boring. Looked like Luke had a bit of a race all of his own tonight. Come on, Fastwinder, you can't be asking why that Bobby's going grrr, because you took fifth off him on the final turn. He was on fire last week in what? What was he on fire in last week? I know he's not had a good season in the N300s. Ah, Billy denied. Ah, it was a good final lap and whatever. Those aliens landed, all sorts. You missed it all. Okay, so Fastwinder popping up in the chat there. He's given us 10 minutes. I would expect he means from 9 o'clock. Yeah, I saw a lot of damage in all over the place, actually, Luke. Update me on the final places. Okay, can I still do that? Boom, there you go. Hirokram taking the win. JBT right on his tail though as they came across the line through the last couple of turns. Case in third, Seniyuki in fourth, Fastwinder fifth. Just getting past Bobby on the last couple of turns as well for fifth. So Bobby pushed down into sixth. Lau seventh, Wolf in eighth, JPH ninth, D Whitehouse 10th, Sitak 11th, Luke Doherty in 12th, Pajonsky 13th, and Big Z having a real bad night in 14th. Fastest lap from Hirokram. So, race 2, Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. I know that's one of the favourites of a lot of the boys. Right, so let's see what they've changed. So grid based on previous race results, so maybe not a reverse grid then. Okay. Tyre wear times 5, fuel depletion times 4. Did they start with any daft fuel setting this time? Let's have a look. 30 litres. So yes. Have they got light damage on? Yes, it is. Let's see if they change that. Oops. That's me pressing keys on the keyboard accidentally. Have the old elbow press. See you later, Billy. I'm sure you can still comment if you're on YouTube on PS4, can you? I don't know. is where your PlayStation decided it's going to go for an update as well, Bill. So yeah, this race actually being streamed out by the French commentator, which is that Maxime Fra, but he is called GT Fun Live on YouTube, so go and check him out if you want to learn French, I suppose. Because this is all scripted, obviously, so he's got the same stuff to say as me. Right now he's talking about the English commentator. Go and learn English. Of course he's not. He's probably being super professional. But I might give it a watch. See if the old subtitles come up with anything crazy, which they usually do. It's always advisable to watch a video with subtitles added, because it does mess things up, especially when it comes to some of the players' names. Obviously I struggle to pronounce some of them, and the translation on YouTube is not the best sometimes. It doesn't help when players' names have got words in that are very similar to other words. That can be a little bit sweary, but on. So it does say 24 laps for the final at Brands. Race 2 of tonight. If you weren't here for the beginning, we did have a tribute lap for the Williams team, as they have decided to back out of the Formula 1 scene. So the lads got themselves organised at Goodwood and went for a bit of a tribute lap round in some old school liveries, some of the older looking cars as well. Liveries from 78 to 2019, I think. So the next gen boys have got to put a bit of heat down in this one. The GTFR boys had a lot of drivers up front in race 1, leading the way in this team versus team at the minute for GTFR. I couldn't tell you what points are. CJ, evening, how you doing, brother? Yeah, GTFR giving the boys a bit of a toasting at the minute. We've had Herocram actually take the win in race 1 at Alsace for next gen, but the GTFR boys had 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 7th, I think, and possibly 8th. Bob doing his best French. Dommages de nouveau lourds. I don't know what that means. Somebody with some intelligence can translate that. Fastfinder obviously understands, being French speaking himself. Could be, I don't know. Right, so we are being given the 1 minute shout. Let's get ourselves on track. Not with the really noisy Fastfinder sat in the pits. Herocram, who's just out doing a bit of intimidation by putting in faster stats and purple sectors all over the place. lap. We're in. Yeah, I don't know whether you get away still in French doing SWEARY, would you, CJ? I don't know. I don't know whether it picks it up in all languages, or does it just try to look for it in the language in your area? I don't know. So, are we missing JPH? Whitehouse reminding them again about the damage. Doesn't look like JPH is in the room at the minute. Damage has been changed, it's on light. It was on heavy in race 1. Yes, so damage has been set to heavy then. Boys back out on track. In fact, let's just have a quick look. Is JPH even in the house? Yeah, he's here. Need to stop typing JPH. So it can be an awkward track, Brands Hatch. Naughty little turns in it, especially around the back half of the track. These cars sounding good. Let off the throttle. Okay, JPH is in then. There he is. A driver. Is it Big Z? Was it D Whitehouse? No, I think it was D Whitehouse. Oh, Big Z's in 10th. There we go. So everyone in. We should start the race any second. All over it with the French. Wow, asking for the weather to be changed to snow. I don't think that's possible. What is going on? Race settings being so we are into race 2 then. Syntax getting it wrong. So Brands Hatch, 28 laps of this iconic English circuit. Why haven't I got a... Let's see how they get on away from the line. Heracram going to be followed by JBT. So they're away. Not a great start by Heracram. Case is closing up on him. JBT actually running around the outside. Can Heracram hold on to it? JBT almost running it wide through there. Looks like everyone's through cleanly. Heracram back up into first then, holds that top spot. JBT second, Case in third, Seniyuki in fourth, Bobby fifth, Lau in sixth, Luke Doherty in the background, almost running it wide. Fastwinder, Wolf in 7th, Fastwinder 8th, Doherty in 9th, Sitak 10th, JPH 11th, Pixie 12th, Deep Whitehouse 13th, and Pajonski 14th. Pajonski picking up damage. Deep Whitehouse picking up damage, possibly through the same incident, I would expect. Bixie trying to run around the outside of Sitak. He's slowly moving his way back up through the field. Starting from the back of the pack in race 2. Oh, Sitak's running wide. Bixie up into 11th then on the back. Oh, I say Bixie into 11th. He's run himself wide. Oh, Deep Whitehouse getting that turn wrong. Oh, I'm not sure if there's contact between himself and Sitak. But he's got damage front and rear now. Luckily, he's just round the corner from the pits. Pajonski still holding that front end damage as well, almost getting 2 wheels on the grass there for himself. So back out front, Hirokram still leading, JBT 2nd, Case 3rd, Senayuki in 4th, Bobby 5th, under pressure from Wolf at the minute. Wolf looking to go down the inside. So through Surtees then. Towards Pilgrims. He's getting past Bobby through there, carrying that extra speed. Oh, Bobby's run himself wide as well, gets himself back on track, but he's lost a lot of speed. Now he's under pressure from 7th position, Lau. Doherty almost running himself off track in 8th. JPH followed him round as well in 9th, Bixie in 10th, Fastwinder in 11th, he's picked up some rear end damage, Sitak 12th, so we just saw him running himself off track, so pushed himself down the order. Loads of drivers coming in the pits then early on to lap 2, they do only start with 30 litres of fuel, I'm not too sure why they've decided to do that. Pajonski 13th, Deep Whitehouse in 14th. Both these drivers picking up damage early on to come in. So Hirokram still leading. He's managed to gain a 2nd over JBT. It didn't seem that way, didn't it, Phil? Just chuck a couple in and then, oh no, I'll have a bit of this and a bit of that. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going on? Case all over the rear end of JBT. Will these lot fight it out, or will they try and use each other to gain back up on Hirokram? Hirokram pulling out more time. Coming in the pits now then on lap 3. JBT and Case following him in. Not a lot in it between fuel. Drivers in the pits. Now also in. So Wolf coming in on previous lap. Let's see where these top drivers come out. So Hirokram back out of the pits, holds on to that top spot. 1.2 seconds, pulls 1.3 from JBT. JBT. Has happened to Case. Did Case have a little bit of damage he had to get repaired because he took an awful long time in the pits. Maybe getting inveigled with GTFR Wolf as they came out the pits, as he came out the pits. Wolf up into 3rd, Case now 4th, Senayuki 5th, Lau 6th, Bobby 7th, Bixie up into 8th, JPH 9th, Sitak 10th, Fastwinder 11th. Doherty in 12th, so Luke's ghosting out. Not too sure, doesn't look like he's racing currently. Got a bit of damage front and rear. So Pajonski 13th. And Deep Whitehouse at 14th. More rear damage for D Whitehouse. So Heracram still leads. They start lap 5. Stop crashing then, Luke. Just saying, heavy damage in these is crazy. So Heracram not able to pull a gap. JBT pretty close to him as they head down this long straight. Down the hill and back up, unable to close the gap up enough though into Hawthorns. So down the straight towards Westfield. Through Dingledale up towards Dingledale corner. Down through Stirling's. Still leading, he's pulled a tiny bit more gap from JBT, only a couple of tenths. If he can keep doing that lap after lap. So Wolf up into third then, putting in purple sectors. Case, oh, he's just put in purple lap, he has 1:15.9 for Wolf. Fastest lap of the race. He's still got 3 seconds over Case as well. Not too sure what happened with Case. Whether he picked up a bit of damage, possibly going into the pits. Going in a little bit too quick. Smash into the wall. That means you've got to get repaired when you go in. So Lowell 5th. Saniyuki 6th. Bob's only 1.8 seconds down. JPH only a second and a half back from him. Big gap down to 9th place Fast Winder, 7 seconds. What's happened to Bigsy? Bigsy's in 12th. So Syntax 10th, D Whitehouse 11th, holding on to that damage. Bigsy, so just been in the pits then, fresh set of tyres, full tank, in 12th position, got himself out in front of Pajonski. We saw ghosting out, so it wasn't driving at full race pace when in ghost mode. But back behind the wheel now. Let's see how he gets on. So we're on board with second place JBT as he hunts down first Heracram. Got that gap down to less than half a second as they head down towards Surtees. We've got is that Luke Doherty off track coming through there. Just losing the tail end a little bit. Able to close up down this long straight. Hard on the brakes. Nowhere to overtake through here. Drivers keeping it really tidy. Heracram just slightly more so, getting that gap back up to half a second. Literally nothing in it between these two. So much grip, you wouldn't be able to turn in like that on a GT3 or GT4 car if you were that wide, decided to turn the wheel. It would drag for an awful long time before it actually decided to turn in. These things with the downforce, they turn in pretty much instantaneously. So Heracram pulled another 10th over JBT. Putting in a purple sector though for JBT. Another 10th for Heracram though. Another 10th, got it up to 0.8. JBT on a stormer. Wolf in third. 3.5 seconds back, not that far down. Case still in 4th, lost a bit of time, 4.4 seconds down now. Was only 3 seconds back. No damage on board. Lowell in 5th, chasing Case down. So it was reverse in the previous race. It was Lowell up front and Case trying to chase him down. Seniyuki 6th, 4.7 seconds back. MRC Bobby 0.9 seconds back. He's got JPH right on his tail. I hope these two keep it clean. So Fastwinder 9th, 7.3 seconds back. Sitak in 12th, another 5.2 back. He's also got a bit of a penalty he's got to drop. Whitehouse in 11th. Have I just seen Big Z? Yeah, Big Z was in 11th. Unfortunately, he's spun himself off at Dingle Dell. It's a long way back on track as well, getting through that sand. He's just losing positions. So he's down in 13th. Does he? He's staying off track while these cars come through. Keep Whitehouse in the pits, but Jonski, the only driver behind Big Z. So not a great night for Big Z. But back up front, Hirakram still leading. JBT still not managed to make his way past. Have a little look at the tyre wear. Yeah, not a lot in it. Slightly more on Hirakram's. Bang on the same amount of fuel. JBT actually using a little bit more fuel than Hirakram. So, Case up to 3rd. What's happened to Wolf as he's in the pits? He has fresh set of tyres, a full tank of fuel for Wolf. Comes back out in 9th position. Allows Case through to 3rd. Lowell 4th. Although we're going to see Lowell in pretty soon. He's about out of fuel himself. Case still got about just over a quarter of a tank for Case. He did come in early with damage. Seniyuki also probably going to see him in the pits this lap. Bobby 6, he's going to follow him in, and JPH as well. So 5th, 6th and 7th. Sorry, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. All going to come in the pits. Just keep an eye on this so they can come out. Case stays out. JBT has come in the pits early. He's got a fresh set, full tank. Drops himself down into 3rd at the minute. Case takes that 2nd position then, but he's only got a quarter of a tank on board. Hirakram now got 8.5 seconds out front. But needs to think about putting the pressure on. He's got nobody behind him to give him any grief, so he just needs to start putting in some real fast quali laps. As he's putting in 1:16s. Lowell putting in that 1:15.3. Stops out again then. He's got enough fuel on board for one more lap. Case still holding 2nd, 8.5 back. Again, less than a quarter of a tank on. He'll be in a few laps time. JBT 3rd, 15.2 back from Case. Fastwinder up into 4th though. He's chucking himself in the pits now due to lack of fuel, so he's going to drop himself back down to about 9th or 10th. As we see Lowell, JPH, Bobby and Seniyuki come through. So JPH has actually got himself past Bob. What's happened there? JPH up into 6th. Seniyuki 7th. Bob in 8th. What's happened to Bob? Did you pick up damage, Bob, or pick up a penalty or something? So yes, Fastwinder back out of the pits then in 9th. Sitak 10th, is Apajonsky running slowly. We've got Luke Doherty, Whitehouse ghosting. We've got Luke Doherty ghosting. And now into the wall. Apajonsky ghosting. Bigsy in the pits. So it doesn't look like Bigsy is going to be finishing this race. He's not getting his damage repaired. So Hirakram in the pits now. As he picks up a little bit of damage. Why is nothing happening in the pits? Okay. So Case comes through to take the lead, but he's going to be in the pits any second. 14.6 seconds over Hirakram. Hirakram has got JBT bolted right back onto his rear bumper though. Not that they've got bumpers. He's into third, so they will promote themselves up into first and second when Case comes in. Wolf holding fourth. 6.6 seconds down. He's under no threat from fifth place Lowell at the minute. 7 seconds down in fifth. And 6.7 back to JPH. He's managed to jump Senayuki as well now. Oh, and MRC Bobby has got it all wrong coming into Surtees. And that's damage. So MRC Bobby unfortunately get it wrong into the barrier. So running slowly then back to the pits. Picked up transmission damage. Luke Doherty still ghosting it out. Fast winder in 9th still. Case in the pits now. See where he comes back out. Sitak still 10th. Again 18 seconds down. Big gaps developing. Whitehouse in 11th. Yeah, the damage causing all sorts of issues by the look of it. So Doherty still ghosting in 12th. Pachonsky not ghosting anymore in 13th. Yeah, Bigsy's definitely sitting this one out. So Hirakram, 2 seconds he's got now over JBT. Got pretty much identical fuel and tyre wear going on. And now 2.2 seconds Hirakram. Can he start pulling a gap? Still 2.2. JBT catching a wheel on the grass. Seems to slow him down too much. So Wolf in third then, 7 seconds back. Again, just having a little bit of a lonely one at the minute with GTFR Wolf. I'm sure he's quite thankful for it. Case in fourth then after his late stop. He has only got Lowell less than a second back. So a big gap back to 6th place JPH. It's also ghosted. 8.8 seconds back to 6th place. Senayuki 7th. 1.5 back. Fast winder now 8th after MRC Bobby's off-track action. We just catch him kicking up some dirt there again. He's had that damage repaired though. He is back out on track in 9th position. And now 16 seconds away from Fastwinder in front. We've also got 16 seconds to Sitak as well in 10th. Just see race leaders coming through to overtake. So Deep Whitehouse 11th. That's why they were ghosting, if faster drivers are coming through. Yeah, I think that's why. That's why we're seeing so many drivers ghosting. They're not chatting in the lobbies, that's for sure. So Pachonsky 12th. And looks like we've got another retirement. Luke Doherty sitting this one out. So 2 of the next gen boys sitting the final bits of this race out in the pits. Shame. So Hirakram pulling out more time from JBT. He's now got a 3-second lead. He's used a bit more fuel than JBT though. No, it looked like that, mate. So maybe JBT going for a bit of a fuel saving session. Gain that time by doing maybe an extra lap, we'll see. Now 3.3 in front for Hirakram. JBT still second. Third. Yeah, big gaps developing. Not really that many battles on track. Lal's still only a second behind him. Senayuki still a second behind JPH. Let's go on board with Senayuki. He looks to hunt down JPH 99 in front, closing up under braking. Towards Druids then. Uphill hairpin. A little bit wide for Senayuki. So through Graham Hill down towards Surtees. This is where we saw MRC Bobby get it wrong, spun himself off track and took those barriers out along with himself. Senayuki getting a good drive out of there. He's half a second back now from JPH 99. Towards Hawthorne. Can be a tricky corner. Again, closing right up there for Senayuki. Down through Dingledale up towards Dingledale corner. We've seen one or two drivers run it wide there. Through Clark's. Sorry, that's not Clark's. Senayuki still unable to get past JPH. Both drivers coming in the pits now. So Hirakram still got 3.2 seconds lead over JBT. I would expect to see them both in at the end of this lap. I don't think JBT is going to risk doing another lap without fuel. Pull a bit of time back, 0.3 of a second. Whether that's enough to just get him out in front, holding that slightly bit of extra fuel as they come in the pits. Well, that's not going to help him though, running on the grass. So Hirakram in, JBT in. Now we're going to see in as well. He's got himself up into third. Case has come in the pits. These two I want to keep my eye on. So Hirakram gets back out in front of Case. That gives him car's buffer between himself and JBT. Couldn't think of the word then. But he has got a fend off Case. Case is pretty close to him. Hirakram holding more fuel. He's on a fresh tyre though. Case will be slightly lighter after coming in early. So lap 19 of 24. Hirakram has led both races. Case in second, JBT third. A long way down actually at the minute, JBT. Now in fourth, 18 seconds down from JBT. Fast wide up into fifth. He'll have to pit in a lap or two's time. I don't think he's got anywhere near enough to carry himself to the end of the race. It's a shame, Luke. It's a shame. I'm just reading it. Spa Nürburgring would have been better. Yeah, maybe. Suggest it. TV team are back. Spa in the Berg. Full Berg though. Green Hell. So JPH in 6th. Seniyuki still unable to get past him. Less than a second between these two for a few laps now. JPH just keeping it consistent, not making any mistakes. Trying to close that gap up on Fastwinder, but Fastwinder will be in the pits in a lap or two's time. I don't think he's going to make. He's definitely not going to make it to the end of the race on that fuel. Has got himself back past Case. Oh, Case has got it wrong somewhere. He's picked up all sorts of damage. So that's going to put him under some serious pressure from Lowell. He's only got a 15-second gap. He's running slowly as he comes into the pits as well. He's got to get that damage repaired. That's going to take a few seconds. Heracram leading then, 1.3 seconds. Lap 21 of 24. Fastest lap of the race again for Heracram at 1:14.9. Again, very similar. JBT taking on slightly less fuel than Heracram. So it will be very slightly lighter. Three laps remaining, including this one. Not including this one. Then damage repaired, it does hold on to that third position, but the gap now reduced to 2.3 seconds between himself and Lowell. So JPH up into 5th, Fastwinder 6th. I think he's got it wrong somewhere. Seniyuki in 7th. Managed to get himself past Fastwinder yet. That's allowed JPH to just disappear a little bit. 2.7 seconds, 3 seconds he's got over Seniyuki now, 3.5. Seniyuki getting himself past Fastwinder. Fastwinder coming back at him though. Sorry, that was Wolf coming through for 6. Fastwinder running himself off track. So that puts him down to 7th. Wolf coming on for an absolute storm. I think Seniyuki just let him through. So Seniyuki 7th, Fastwinder 8th. Comes in the pits. Yeah, he needs to take on fuel. MRC Bobby in 9th. Sintak 10th. The Whitehouse 11th. And Luke Doherty and Big Z sitting this one out. I've lost another driver actually. I don't know who that is. Is it Pajonski? Yeah, I think it's Pajonski's left the route. So, although G4Z Heracram for the next gen team has taken the win in race 1, looking very likely to take the win in race 2. Looks like GTFR are going to take the team versus team win. Similar in race 1. I think it was Heracram out front and MRC Bobby ended up 6th. I think that was the other next highest placed driver. And it's just GTFR boys, very similar to what it's looking like now. 8 drivers on the list on the left, only 2 of them are next gen boys. That's Heracram and JPH. Whitehouse, not sure if he's out of fuel or something. No, just getting himself out of the way or getting it wrong somewhere. Luke Doherty actually back out on track now. He is only on lap 14, so I don't think we're going to see him finish the race. So Heracram through the final turn to begin the final lap. 6 seconds, 1.7 seconds over JBT. exactly the same fuel and tyre wear now. GTFR just got a litre or two more. Just saw Hirocrams flick over to red. JBT still in white just, but there you go. He's got 1.8 seconds to try and catch up with Hirocram. Catching up with back markers. Give me that view. Where's that view? I don't want that view. That view. So Hirocram passed the back marker cleanly. Still got 1.7 seconds over JBT. JBT still got MRC Bobby to get past as well, although he is ghosted. So Hirocram comes down towards this final turn, taking the win. 1.8 seconds, 1.9 seconds. It will almost be 2 seconds before he comes across the line. And JBT, massive great handbrake for some chaotic finishing, takes second. Case is going to come home in third position. Managing to keep that gap and actually extend from Lau. 4 seconds, the gap between these two. There's some good racing from Hirocram tonight. He's kept it very consistent. So Case comes home in third. Lau comes home fourth. JPH just through this final turn, he's going to come home in fifth. He did have that gap closed up. Wolf did close him up to get in before the end of the race. So Wolf comes home in sixth. Seniyuki in seventh. Fastwinder's going to be eighth. Some of these drivers already finished, so Sitak already across the line, D Whitehouse across the line, Luke Doherty and Bigsy still sitting in the pits. So just waiting on Fastwinder and MRC Bobby. So Fastwinder comes across the line to take 8th. And Bobby, final driver tonight to cross the line, comes home in 9th position. Oh, he's not quite finished messing about yet. He knows he's on stream, that's why. You're not even on telly anymore, and you've run out of fuel, Bob. And you're not going to get across the line before the timer ticks over. No. Puts you into auto drive. So that was it. That was the team versus team race of champions. GTFR confidently taking the win there, although G4Z Hirocram taking the win in both races. GTFR boys just a little bit more consistent, and all their drivers finished the race and up front as well. But yeah, maybe you boys can suggest another rematch. Or did he put Spa and Berg? Yeah, they're the ones. Not 24 hours, just a green hell. 7 laps of green hell. See how they get on. Right. Tomorrow night. What time's that? What time's that? Where's Baggy? Baggy! I think that's 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We've got another team versus team. A slightly different spelling. So it is the P1 boys versus GTHR. Which is... did I get it right? I can't even remember what it's called. Hurutskvut, I think they're called. Hurutskvut. I could just be making that up, but it's something like that. Bob, no problem. No problem at all. That is tomorrow night. I'm going to say 8 o'clock because I think it's 8 o'clock, but I could be lying. But I think it's 8 o'clock. P1 boys usually run at 9 o'clock, but I know this is a different time. That's why it's making me think 8 o'clock. Damn, I need a whiteboard. That's what I need. Day thing on it, like a daily whiteboard thing. That's what I need. I'm going to get one. Remind me. So yes, that's tomorrow night. Team versus team with the P1 boys versus GTHR, not GTFR. Wednesday off. No team versus team GR3 event this week. Thursday we start the TvT team. So that's next gen MRC. Who else we got? CRT, SimFX, lots, all of them. Tanso, let me say Tanso because they're kind of setting it up. That's Thursday. That's going to be myself and CJ commentating over that one, so come and check that out. Me racing again Friday, although I'm not streaming it anymore because I'm too angry. That's the end of that. Saturday off, and then Sunday for the next round. I think it's round 9 of the N300 leagues, which have always been some really good racing. So yeah, come and check that out. So that's my lineup. Starting to get a bit busy again. No time for practice. I might see if I can get some in on Wednesday night or Friday afternoon. We'll see what goes on. But yeah, remind me to get a whiteboard, people, because I know I'll forget. Anyway, that's about it for this one. I hope you've liked what you've watched. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's darksmoka. I'm out of here.